Hello everyone. First up, Happy New Year. We finally got through 2020 and hopefully 2021 will be a massive improvement. I wanted to give updates and share some plans I'm making for the upcoming year. First, the BattleTech battle reports will continue. I have learned so much creating these reports, both with video production and the head-to-head campaign system. I have already started making changes to close exploits and make things flow smoother, and general improvements and expansions. I have been having tech problems getting the videos done. For some reason, I am getting dead frames in the renders, and I cannot figure out why. I thought it was OpenShot running out of system resources. I had 8 gigs of DDR4, so I upgraded to 32 gigs of DDR4 and still have the same thing happening. It is very, very frustrating. I am working on the next video and should have it out in a few days. I hope starting from scratch after the memory upgrade will help. If not, I am not sure what to try next. I will see about Shotcut. I just can't afford Premiere Pro or LiteCoin right now. I got my first advice in the comments on my behind the scenes video. Thank you to James Ripley for being the first person to offer advice. I am always open to suggestions. Please, if you have any input at all, I read every comment. I have plans to get some other games going as well and create battle reports based on those. Of course, expanding battle reports depends largely on everyone's work schedules. One of the few good things about 2020 was that in my free time, it really forced me to sit at home and work on projects that I had been putting off for years. I know so much more about video production now than when I started dabbling a few years ago. I have also learned enough to know that I have only scratched the surface. There is so much more I want to learn. I hope also to bring back my weekly podcast. When I started it, I had big plans for guests and events. Family obligations started getting in the way, followed closely by the lockdowns, massive and unpredictable swings in work hours. Hopefully, as things begin to reopen and relax, 2021 will see a return of the people I wanted to have over to talk some nerd culture topics. I also wanted to let you guys know I am planning to upgrade some of my equipment. Using 10-year-old webcams and cheap Chinese knockoff camcorders is just not getting the results I wanted. It will be a slow process, but eventually I hope to have some real beautiful shots in HD. I have my eye on a Canon XA11 or G50, which would be a real step up. I also want to get an arm mount so I can get better shots, real lighting, and a green screen I hope will follow. Maybe a few classes on video editing and some special effects instead of just help files and YouTube tutorials. All this depends on money, so it will take a while. 2020 has been a disaster on my finances. Wild swings in employment from no hours to come home, fall down, sleep for a few hours, and back at it. It has been crazy. Money is tight, but I put my full hobby funds into the channel along with anything extra, like my rewards points. I'm thinking of starting a Patreon, but I'm holding off on that for now. I just have a few videos and no way to give anything back right now. I want to build up a library and honestly get better at this before I start begging for money. I still stand in awe of what people have been able to accomplish on YouTube. I hope maybe, one day, I could even be a fraction as good. Well, that's about it for my plans. Keep an eye out for the next battle rep. There was a delay, but I'm back on it now. The next game is scheduled to be shot, assuming nothing stops us from actually gaming this time. Thank you for watching, and as always, I hope you enjoy the battle reps that are to come.